What is all this? Is he snacking over here? What the hell's going on?
No idea. That's where I'm at. What is up, YouTube? It's Rubber Duck here with Holy Butts. We are playing Rek'sai versus Draven. Rek'Sai's been kind of running the gauntlet so far. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, please do. It's 2-0 everything too. It's been very, very consistent. So
Changing that now.
he's calling it here.
Calling it. Bringing out the big dog.
All right, let's get this started. Would you like odds or evens?
Odd.
Odd.
Let's go. First step. Going first. I'm on Zon Warrens to start.
I'm on the Candlelit Sanction.
Those are both kind
Sanctum.
of just good generic ones to start with for either side.
Not gonna lie, I just got tired of using Zon Warrens because
you knew I was going to play Zon Warrens. Nothing too fancy from Draven. I'm just going to force combats, hope to win those combats. Only a few new cards, notably the Tentacles. Besides that, it's a lot of just the same old good stuff Draven does. Feeling a little better position in this meta. That's kind of the dream.
Yeah, Draven definitely capitalizes on this mid-range-ish meta just because drawing cards is good in every card game. Let's see my opening hand. I definitely not a fan of this card, and I think I want to put this down just because I want more aggression.
So my opening hand kind of sucks. There's a lot of, like, these are good cards, but I don't have an opening play. I might hang on to this to try to hit something cheeky on turn 2. This card's better late, and I have many of them to find. I only have one of these, but like this is just that on steroids, so I'm going to keep that instead. And ship these 2 to the bottom. I'm not going to shuffle because I'm lazy.
All right, and you're on the play.
Okay, so we didn't get there, so we need to hope to get super lucky. Didn't get lucky. Pass.
Oh, this is looking great for Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai just loves to take advantage of nothing.
Of your opponent doing nothing. Yes, Rek'Sai will
I'm gonna
capitalize
go
on
ahead and
that.
play a 1-drop unit. I'm playing this one, so if he does have any like cheeky removal spells, it's less punishing rather than playing my Rek'Sai out. So I'll pass it over to you.
Okay. So the way this game is turning out, okay, that was actually a good draw. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to go more control route, but we kind of just got lucky with that draw. So that lets us do the dream, which is I kept this to hope to do something like this on turn 2, and we got there. So pass.
Makes sense. So we are gonna ready. So this is awkward now for the fact that he does have 2 units. And scoring puts me on odd point. I mean, okay, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Does that change anything? I think it does, although I'm less enticed to want to do this now. So I think this is the weird time in Rek'Sai where I'm not going to go into the battlefield.
Ayo, you love to hear that.
I'm not a huge fan of it, mostly because I don't want to play this for a Tide Turner. Granted, not using my legend seems bad, but I can progress my board. I can play 2 units.
And notably, maybe prevent me from drawing cards, right?
The big downside is like I don't really want to give you a free card. Yeah, I'm getting a card, but you're also getting a card.
Yeah.
And I can do it in a way that cannot let you get cards.
That seems like a way to go.
And I like to be on even points.
Okay.
So we'll just do this and pass it over.
You get to use your mana efficiently. You don't have to risk it with the top of your deck to get there.
Real quick, Salter.
So now I am pretty interested in double conquering here.
Makes
Discard. So we're gonna start with the other thing I want to think about is which one of these I want to defend more. And that would be this one.
It's definitely just the 4 power. I'll pass focus.
Okay, I'm good. So I'm gonna conquer to 1.
And Sanctum.
And Sanctum. So top 2. So this is kind of nice because I know because of Zon Warrens I can get one of these cards, and I'm pretty interested in playing that card. But I'm also interested in a lot of what's in my hand. But that's still going to be one that I think is valuable in the long run. So we'll keep that on top, put this on the bottom.
Makes sense.
Go for point number 2.
Point 2 is good.
Point 2 is good. So now we're going to discard something. Probably this card. I think all my units are going to tangle well. I don't think I need anything. He's not a fizz deck, so I don't need to do anything into his graveyard. So I'll do that and draw.
Yeah, Ghost Monk seems kind of bad in this matchup.
Yeah, it doesn't do enough to be relevant and give him what's in my hand. So like I'm gonna fire this off, almost no questions asked.
That's what I was worried
Yeah,
about.
these two.
I get a gold. That is the punching line for this, but like again, I think it's better than giving him 2 cards.
So the thing that stinks is I don't want to tap out because he has assault shenanigans. And I would really like to win a combat, and I have a couple of things that help me do that. As much as I want to play this, I'll just pass.
Alright, so noticeably he can do a lot of things with his 2 mana and being in purple.
4 mana.
That's a decent draw. I definitely do not hate that. We're going to start off with the classic Void Rush.
Sure.
Should be that way.
No gold? Save the gold for later?
Use the gold. I forgot I had it, honestly.
Okay.
Sacrifice the golds. Void Rush in. A Z and a Void Rush.
Is that all art Zed too?
It is an all R Z. Over Zed that you can get at your local LGS if you buy Vendetta product. If they have it.
Good plug.
If you're in the Savannah area, Savannah Line Games, and Roll the Bones. For all your Rip Down needs.
You're getting better at this.
I'm trying to get more natural. So this is interesting. Zed is a weird one for this deck. I'm not gonna lie. Discarding.
Yeah, as much as you churn through your deck and get free cards, discarding from hand doesn't seem enticing.
Yeah, and like it's just a 4-power unit that costs me a power, which I'm not really excited for either.
It's true.
So I think I'm not gonna play that. I'm gonna play the free Void Rush though.
Yeah, spin it again.
Let's just go Void Rush into a free guy.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So now this is just an alt art Zed.
Yeah.
Also available at your local game store.
Well, a lot of extra going on with that. If you subscribe to the Patreon, we pause.
Only pause.
This is a rough one.
I don't think it's that rough.
Like I think it's just playing. I mean, this is going to my hand. I think.
I'm assuming you have a 2-drop in hand. So like this lets you curve out nicely. You don't get too good of an attack though, if that's the line.
But it's like I can play Zed. I don't want to discard any cards. I guess I could discard the Zed.
Zed for Zed. That's true. Do you need more than one of those?
Probably not.
I just don't know how you don't fire this off.
Because it's 1 man. I could do both. So I could play 1 and then play Zed.
Oh, it is just 1 mana. I forgot about that.
But
It's even better.
Kind of want to make you. Kind of want to clear a side off to draw more cards.
Sure.
Do I have to play it right now, or is it?
They go in your hands, and I think that too is.
Reveal the top 2 cards of your decks. You may play one of them.
Oh, to get the reduction, you have to play it now.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick this one up.
And play that for 1.
Play this for 1.
Make a dude.
Make a guy. And I'll go cleave onto my Dredger.
+3.
And go into there. See what you got.
So you've got 2 Zeds in hand, and then 3 cards that could add like more assault to this.
That's correct.
And so if I commit one of my better resources to this, I could just pretty easily lose this. So in the face of that, I'm just gonna say you got it, dude.
All right, so we gotta keep doing that.
I like that. You can keep going that direction. I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna trigger my Rek'sai first.
Yeah.
Give me options, which we already know what. Oh, that's a good one.
So Rek'sai doing Rek'sai things now. This has been a good turn.
Yeah, it has been a good turn, but like, I guess that sucks because I would like to do something else, but this forces my
how do you
hand.
not play that?
Yeah, this forces my hand to do that. I have to play that. We'll play that at base. And then I have a Zon, which I'm going to discard this fancy, but not as fancy. You can get the fancy ones that you LGS. Draw card.
So one Zed down, so he's still got one in hand.
And I can't really attack with anything else, so I'm gonna be enticed to pass the turn to you.
Okay, so I hold to 3. Um, Fortunately, I don't think much else is going to happen this turn.
I like that. You can play Draven. It's always a play.
That's always a
as we're found.
play. This is a good card. This is a very good card. Notably not super exciting now. He's got enough on board to kind of pressure with like Cleave and Blood Rush, Longsword if those happen to be in there. So like this doesn't really do much now. This also isn't super intriguing at the moment. I would like juicier targets for that. So I think I'm gonna do what I kind of had in mind when I Falling Star down to 4 runes, knowing I was coming back to 6. I'm just gonna pop this twice. So I'm just gonna rip that twice.
Notably, makes this really bad.
What are those? What are those? Oh, I know what those at. I know exactly what that is.
I wanted to do it last turn, but
Is that a plural on those?
maybe.
Plural on those? I'm
Maybe.
bringing Hopeful back home. Pass.
See, he chickened out. He could have.
Of course I chickened out. The best thing you can do is tie me here. I'm okay with that. I'll come back from there. Because the best part about playing Tentacles in this deck and why I think it's the best addition is with this card, you kind of just get to go bonkers.
That's the best card I could draw in this situation.
Ruh-roh.
All right, I'm gonna start it off with
You're not going to Divine Judgment me main deck, are you?
backing this out. I am going to Falling Star, kill that.
So just a Falling Star on the Hopeful?
Yeah, format's very important. Very, very important.
That is true. That is kind of a number that beats most of your things, or tangles at least.
So now we're in the situation too. Is like going to 3 is not very satisfying to me. But you, what was that?
How I get out of this?
Um, Going to 3 is not very exciting, and giving you a card, essentially.
Yeah, if you put something on a battlefield,
I don't feel safe.
it's going to die, and I'm going to draw a card, almost
So
guaranteed.
I think I'm going to do another setup turn.
You're also already on even.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I'm gonna discard the Cola Week.
Okay, yeah, notably dead now.
Make a Zed.
Make a clone.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this backline is kind of disgusting, to be honest. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna have to force some combats here at some point. Everything's either super low might or 4 might, so this card kind of is not doing what I need it to. Notably not reactive though, so if I need to do that at any point, I gotta just fire that puppy off.
And just from the way he's playing the game, I assume he has a Draven's Axe from turn 2. Conquer's good.
Okay, so I am gonna try to do similar to what I did last time, which is find something I want and then draw into it. So pretty interesting choices here. This is something that could make it an attack at least slightly awkward.
Oh, don't worry. It's always gonna become 4 might. Always.
I don't think I need both of these. I'm almost tempted to not want any of these because there's rarely ever a single juicy target for one of these. So I am going to go ahead and ship them both to the bottom.
Like that, like that.
And then the question is, what am I going to discard here? I can also just...
You're at even points.
That's the other thing. Is like I'm at even points. I can keep my tendies for later. I don't actually know what I'm drawing, so there's no reason to discard when most of my cards here are decent. Maybe this isn't good enough. This is probably not good enough. I'm happy to discard this one. I just want to keep pushing.
Okay.
So I will discard that and draw. I wouldn't say this is better, but at least it allows me to do 2 things at reactive speed. So we'll just try to protect the one that's more intriguing for him and pass the turn.
Okay. So notably, he has 4 runes up, 3 cards in hand.
4.
4 cards in hand. All right, I'll draw for my turn. That's a good draw. I'm not a hater in this department.
What are the bitches?
Why don't you fire him off to find out?
So you have three. So you have Draven's Axe, which I'm not thrilled about.
Yeah, whatever happens this turn, I need to win a combat. I need to draw a card at some point. And being at 5-2, he's forced to get pretty frisky here. But like he's got like 6 dudes in the back, all his runes, so he can just ship a million things and probably not worry about it. Make it almost impossible for me to win a combat.
6. Then we'll go like that.
So you're gonna start with 6 on my 5, ship it to me.
Yes, sir.
So I think I know where this is going, but I also can't just do nothing. So we are going to axe the Vex.
Axing the Vex.
Your move.
So now that's gonna resolve. So it's 8.
8 total, 7 on the Vex, which I know is what you're going after.
Yeah. And I'm on 6. I will Blood Rush my hopeful twice.
That resolves.
8.
Okay.
10. So 10. Passing focus to you.
So now I'm forced to do the thing. I was hoping to wait on this card, but I don't really have a choice. So I will rebuke your hopeful. Thankfully, I have a decent enough runes here. I kind of can send these to the blast zone.
That resolves. This goes back. Then I will pay 2 and 2 to Hidden Blade your Vex. And the deflect.
Can't do anything about that, so I'll draw 2.
You draw 2.
This is going to die. This does
Triggers.
die.
I go to 3. I'm gonna trigger my Candlelit.
Okay. So notably didn't get to do this with attendees, which is the dream. We'll see what we can do next turn. Hopefully this can clean up enough. And I am at 5. Those were 2 good pieces of interaction for him to not lose that combat. Just unfortunate.
Oh, put that one there. This one on the bottom.
Okay. And burrow.
Yeah, we're gonna burrow.
Okay, so let's see what is going
2
on.
mana.
Okay, yeah, it's a good one to see and know to keep.
I will
So free honest broker seems pretty good.
play that there. It will go into that.
That is good.
Go to 4. I will,
Forced to discard.
which notably sucks.
So he likes his hands. Let's see why.
Discard the Cola Week.
That one.
George just keeps sharing with bits.
Just like one at a time.
Yeah, it was 100 and then 100 and then 1 and then 43.
Free, why?
Play Noxus Hopeful,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Okay. So I wish this was on top of my deck, but that's just to remind me that it dies right now.
Still not thrilled about that. It wasn't a terrible turn. I killed the Vex. I got a Draven's Axe and a Rebuke out of his hand, but also gave him 2 cards. So
there's a couple things I can do. This is kind of enticing. That lets me go here, here, ship in attendee.
here.
You know what that means. And then I do this to clean up that side, go to 7, but then that's literally my turn. I'm tapped out. I'm kind of tempted to just do that first step. So this, that, clean that up, go to 6.
6, 7.
And then do like these and maybe even hit a second one because I can afford to do that. And then that's my crackback for next turn.
Can't believe the 6, 7 went over your head.
That's totally, I'm just going to choose to ignore. I don't know how productive that really is. because I'm not actually scared of any sort of assaulting right now. I'm going to be scared of whatever he does defensively next turn.
Don't tell Rihanna.
I can also go bop, bop. But then I won't. I'll still get one conquer, prevents him from holding.
Hey, we got a sub Giphy from George.
George is lighting it up. So we are gonna. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that instead.
All right, so that's not.
He's alive, but I have to ship a Tendi in to get there.
Notably, you can swing both in and draw a card.
No, it would die. It would die.
I tried to get him.
Nice try. So the other reason I want to do this is for the next card I'm going to play. So I'd like to go in there, score to 6. Yep. Top 2. Hopefully find something I want to see.
So
Neither of these I want to see. I have both of these in my hand already.
So he has a Kaisen, isn't he? He's going to accelerate Kaisen?
So that was the consideration, but I don't like tapped out into just give you glory. So we're going to stack.
Makes sense.
So these are pretty awkward 3 to look at. This actually might be helpful to go for the clear next turn, which is going to be something I need to do. I'm also tempted to just take an extra peek. And maybe instead of this, which is what I was planning to do next, just actually play one of these instead. And then this is my course of action for next turn. And so we will go ahead and do that. You notably, I just want to check real quick that 1 and 2 have been discarded, so there's only one more in the deck. I will play Kaisa backline and pass.
Fancy Kaisa.
Fancy Kaisa.
You're going to give that to me.
Pass.
2.
I'll pass on that offer.
Draw. Chat.
He got there?
That's a really good draw. We will go. I think we're going to do the safe one now. Or the ugly ones.
Always the ugly one.
Always the ugly one. Falling Star, kill the Kaisa. And then we go. So I could go. I think it's just gonna go 2 into this 2. I go to 5. I'm gonna trigger.
Trigger.
1, 2. Hot damn! I'll keep them both.
That's not good.
Activate.
Spin the wheel. Ayo, pretty darn good. Float an energy.
Floats a energy down to 1. Recycle.
That's pretty good.
Void Rush.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Shadow Fiend.
We will play that for free.
For free. Bring that to hand. Still 1 floating.
We will go into there.
Yep.
For 6.
Why wasn't it until late last season that this Rek'sai deck picked up steam?
Discard.
Like this is nasty stuff.
Rek'sai was 3 at the top 8. There's 3 record, 3 cannon, 1 Israel, 1.
3 cannon? Wasn't it just highly represented though? I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do anything about this.
Yo, this deck is nuts.
It's pretty nuts.
And I didn't forget for the sub, we do have Only Pause coming in at the next intermission.
So looking pretty dead here. There's just like almost nothing I can do from a hold perspective. We'll go through the motions here.
Yep, I get a gold.
I'll do the top 2 first and then draw. I mean, like, do any of these cards? Neither of these cards do anything, but I also don't think anything on my deck does anything. So I'll draw 2 here.
Yep.
Yeah. See, like.
Oh, you only draw 1. Oh, you want to combat now.
Yeah. Ideally, I could slam both of these and also still just not be enough. So we're just gonna go to game 2 and see if my sideboard can help me out.
Now I want to throw that out. That was also on the draw.
Also
which
on the
is
draw.
Very.
I don't really know what else I could have done there.
Yeah, full top cut was 3 Rek'sai, 3 cannon,
Was it Prismat on Rengar?
So yeah.
He was undefeated going into day 2.
I heard his first 7 rounds, all wins, were all 2-0s.
Mhm.
Track.
That's pretty gnarly.
Playing Rango.
He's playing Rengar.
Playing Annie.
No, he's done
Well,
with Annie.
well, he's done with
Playing
Annie.
Best of.
Best stuff's gone.
Okay, sideboarding. Could be good, but that whole game I was plowing into a single. I'm gonna stop talking before I get back into my phrasing thing there.
For the Patreon.
You'll get the
You'll get
end
the
of that
phrasing.
sentence. Yeah. Yeah. He's defending with one guy, so this is like it could be good, but I don't know if it's actually worth it. We'll consider it. None of the gear hate's good, so that's all these.
I don't know if Piercing Light's good enough against Draven. Like, it can snipe 2 4s. Is that good enough? Piercing Light, it can hit 2 4 drops, or 4 power units.
I have a lot of things at 4.
Yeah, it's like, arguably, and I guess you also have, you have Tentacles, so it's not bad.
Tentacles, mech tokens. That's not super great into that, but is big beefy guy any good? It seems like what happened. Damn it, Brett! It seems like what happened that game that this would not have been something I ever wanted. Obviously, that's not good. This isn't. I'm not going to try to use this on a cold week. I'm going to use the tentacles for a buffer on that. A lot of my stuff does die, so this is tempting, but we're going to have to see if anything can come out for that. This is not tempting because all the stuff's so cheap. They all have a lot of like enter effects. Maybe. That's in the maybe pile. So we're not really sideboarding too much here, which isn't great because I kind of got walloped there at the end of that game.
Maybe I'm boarding in too much, so.
Yeah, maybe you trust the process.
5.
I am going first, so I generally like to take some number of these out, but this seems like too good of a buffer against his Cold of Weeks. Notably, this card is god awful in this matchup, so that's going to be the one cut, and we'll see how many of those have to come out.
So we're getting these just so I can get bigger units. Another removal spell. More removal spells. I'm keeping this in. I was going to cut it, but it's probably fine in this matchup. But I wanted to bring removal spells and a bigger unit in.
Yeah, the big bodies there seem pretty good. That'll tangle with my.
I'm just
big
taking it.
bodies
I'm
as
just
well.
taking it over the Zeds.
So I'm going to trust the war of attrition of this game, and I actually am going to bring in this card, and I'm not going to bring in this, because like I said, I think I'm attacking into a single unit, and I only had 2 cuts from those 2 cards to take out. I like the rest of my deck, he says after getting blown out.
All right, and he said we had 1 new subscriber.
Yeah.
Was it the George gift?
Yeah, but
We'll take it.
Technically, Vince Who Am I is our newest sub.
Welcome in. Find us on YouTube. A lot of good stuff in there.
Cut. Who wants to
I'm sleeping over here.
Ollie,
Yeah, we are just surrounded by the pups.
it's your job.
Yeah, this
Earn
is,
your
yeah,
treats.
you are now employed by Shake and Bake, so get up here.
All right.
Find us on OnlyPause.
Find us on OnlyPause. Thank you for the subscriptions. He will get a treat as soon as the next intermission. Just remember, each donation brings him. Close. I don't even want donations. Just give us a like and follow.
Yeah, just a follow.
Just a follow.
We don't even need the subs. We won't complain, but a follow is
Like
follow
his
goes a
on
long way.
YouTube. He needs it.
Yes, find us
He
on
needs it.
YouTube. Put a comment, even if it's just to say you guys suck. Put a comment. We like the engagement.
And you can also just tell us if you want to see a cool deck being played live. DM us.
Jank Deck Fridays. If you have a jank deck or just any deck that's not meta that you'd like us to try, send it to us and we will play it on Fridays.
Remember, we're going to keep you up past your Z time.
Always past your Z time.
We do stay up past our Z time.
All right, we're getting to the game too.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Here you go.
Good boy.
So I'm on the peak.
I am on a vortex.
I'm hopeful that this allows me to be aggressive, score points, and leave up enough interaction to not die.
It should.
Should.
Draven's Axe is just really good against me. So.
Right. And so being able to tap out, score, and then hold up Draven's Axe from this.
Especially with your 4 cost, or 4, I keep saying 4 cost, 4 power units.
So notably, I forgot I had one of these in the main deck. So now I at least get to send it to the bottom and know I'm not going to see it. What else is going to the bottom? I have to send a second thing because I need a 2-drop here. I want this out there. The fact that I'm running out of units means I'm going to keep this single-sided. Man, I don't like any of these cards, actually.
This is a weird hand. I'm not thrilled about it, but I also want all these cards, but they just don't curve out good enough. But I am on the draw, so I can go turn 1 Rek'sai, which is a
You're
good enough,
busted.
good enough turn 1 play. So I think I am going to keep it for the reason that my chosen champ is a 3-cost unit.
Okay, this might be a second game in a row where I don't hit one of my 8 2-drops.
I like to see it.
That could be a huge dilemma. You love looking for a 2-drop and hitting the most expensive card in your deck.
Forerunner.
So generally, I like to use these when I know what I'm looking for, and right now I don't. But I don't want to just do nothing because I know I'm playing this on turn 2, so we're going to stack,
Into your 2-drops.
which is probably going to happen. So like, this isn't ideal given the timing right now. I want one of these. I already have one of these. I don't hate backup one of these, but this card is probably really strong, so I'll keep that past turn.
All right. I don't remember if I shuffled these, but withdrawal. That, I mean, it's not great. But again, with the way I said my turn was going to be, we're just going to play our best unit. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is good. That is good for you. So I'll just stick to the plan here, Vex backline and pass.
It's pretty good for him. All right. Into a couple yellows and a draw a card. So this is again where I'm not like pressured to go into the yes, getting the free card is good. But like also just developing units is really good. And not giving up my Rek'Sai for free is also very good. All these things are very good, so we're just gonna go with units, and play on evens and pass it to you.
So I'm going to have a slight choice. I'm not super excited by this, and I'm maybe going to learn my lesson. I kind of did this at a similar time on these exact 2 units last turn or last game, and I ended up losing that game. Doesn't necessarily mean that was wrong or that it would be wrong now. But I also just have attack into here, put this down, leave up protection, call it a day. Force some combats here.
It's good. Yeah, Forerunner is good.
That seems okay. I'll just untap my 2 and pass.
Okay.
Because I need to force combats. 10 is actually quite a lot for Rek'Sai. He's going to probably have to commit multiple units or multiple cards from hand.
So I have a feeling he has Rebuke. I'm not thrilled that I drew this, but it can come in handy later. He can have Draven's Axe. Pretty good for him. I'm not really worried about this side at the moment because he can. I mean, yeah, he can ride the wind, but like I'm fine with that. So
You're good with that. You're very good with that.
I think I'm just gonna start with this and get some free cards.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that's totally fine.
And I'm gonna activate this. 1, 2. We always didn't not have it.
So just keep on spinning. When in doubt, spin it out.
And then this is where we're gonna hit our Titan.
And then go from there.
Okay, we did not, but you know this is still fine. I will play this one for 1.
Sure.
Make a recruit.
This is looking very similar to last game, but then again, that's Rek'Sai.
Play another guy. And again, I'm not enticed to go into his battlefield at all, so I don't really care.
Not with 2 runes up. So I hold. Those guys are probably going to stay there sitting pretty until something happens, which means I'm going to be forced to leave some amount of interaction up. Straw for turn. So notably can't play this and leave up the interaction I want, which kind of stinks. Although this could be that interaction in a way. And then I get to say, hey, I'm just building a wall over here, and do you want to try to figure it out?
Like our president.
Just going to stay silent on that one. So I also could kind of dance at the back line a little bit. This might be a more enticing time to do that, and then I still get to leave up a bunch of interaction. Yeah, see, this is tough. I also don't know when this card is going to be better. If not now, to kind of thin that back line and really protect this wall here
Like my hairline.
in the manufacturer. So slight deramp. I'm going to kind of just reset to where I was at. I don't really like everything else I'm looking at in my hand, so I'm just going to pass.
All right, we go to 2.
I really need some combats to start here, and he knows that, so he's going to really not let that happen.
We're just gonna play. You're gonna play on the right. I'll play on the left.
Yeah. Thankfully, I went first and I scored first, so I am in the lead on that race. But it's a long game, especially at 1 point per turn.
We will start at the obvious thing.
Sure.
That there.
Seems good.
I think it's just play more units and
Yeah.
say, okay, we will meet up eventually on our nice date.
Right.
So
But that date is not today.
go ahead. I'll give up the point.
Okay, so we're steady churning up the points. He's setting up for a nice conquer over here.
Which I do want to factor out that and point out that I'm playing back and I'm playing on the one side, which Rek'sai is one of the few legends besides like Vex that plays one side battlefield really well. Because you don't really want to sit and hold. I want to conquer and score and draw cards.
Yeah.
He has to win combat. And he's all his powers on the right side or on the left side in his case. And I'm getting the card value. He has a lot of butts, but
Holy butts got a lot of butts.
doom, doom.
I like big, let's not get it
So what are we doing? This card is technically above rate at the moment. It allows me to keep up one thing, and then I get to hide something. And then I have something in the back line to at least somehow try to compete on that next turn. I don't have a way to get in there now. Notably, this card's looking a little weird right now. I don't feel good about it, so I'm just going to do this because I need to leave up 2 here. If I don't leave up 2 here, I'm in big trouble. Not to telegraph too much, but
Yeah,
I think he had me marked on a couple things, and it's just that is
That's
a reality.
Ty Turner.
So I'll pass the turn.
All right. So as I said, we're gonna ready.
To be fair, this deck it's been around a while. These cards are the only ones they play. Like there really is only one hidden that's relevant in this matchup. Like Switcheroo is not being played right now in this matchup.
That is a great draw. So the cards he can have in his hand are Rebuke. He's been showcasing Axe for a long time. I'm assuming that's Ty Turner. So if I go under there, that's a million might. I think the first line of action is actually just go over here.
Get free cards,
Get
sure.
free cards.
Yeah, you just
One
get to
of
send
them,
your recruit out
2,
there.
And see, now I like this because I can just
You've got a million runes.
3/6.
Yeah, this is great for you.
3/6. And now the question is, do I play it at the battlefield?
Mm.
Which puts it to 6/7. And arguably makes him have to play something here.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to play it there. And I will pass it back over to you. Again, we're playing
just back and forth here. Draven gets to get bigger here, which I'm good with that. Yeah, now there's just like there's no way we lose a combat as long as we keep runes up. So Rut-row indeed. So now I am going to use one of these interactive spells. It doesn't have reaction, so I technically can go in first, but there's no reason to. I'm still going to win a combat regardless of how I do this. I also don't have to. I'm at 4.
Again, yeah, that's another thing. I know a lot of other people have expressed the points. Being uneven is so much better than odd. Again, only a few decks capitalize on being on odds. Draven's probably not one of them, unless you're getting a free card. Then of course you take the free card.
So if I didn't have this card here, this would be an automatic not attack. The fact that I have a way to kind of tap out more than I would like and still protect this Draven has me more enticed to just say, go get a point. It puts 8 might there after I score. He has to commit a number of resources. I still get to do like this and that. And because if you're, I'm going to use 2 for this now, 3 to just get some bodies on board that doesn't die, or that I can sack to Cold a Week here. So let's go about this process. So I'm going to pay 2 purple. I'm going to rebuke the Forerunner to hand,
Runners to my hand.
and I would like to then come in and eat this up.
I'll let's play a Hidden Blade.
So I was really just trying to like draw cards here,
I'm giving you that option.
and he is giving me. You paid the extra.
It's not a reaction.
Doesn't have reaction.
Nope.
That's right.
It's inaction.
So I do think I just eat this because
2
it
cards.
wasn't hidden. So no matter what I do, it's going to be out of battlefield. I think I just draw my cards and say sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I was going to play these, but this seems better. But then again, Cold a Week. So I'll stick to my plan.
Looks good.
Tendies.
Yep.
Pass.
Okay, we go to 4.
So downside, I lost Draven. Upside, I drew 2 cards, and he doesn't get a conquer trigger this turn. Gonna look at the bright side while I can.
All right, so now I'm like interested to Tango because he has a Silver.
Late to the party. Get over there. Come on, join the fun.
Sorry about that. Nice.
How about that? Let's go. These things are doing what they're supposed to do.
So you have a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah. I do a lot of cards in hand. Thanks to your Hidden Blade. Only 6 though. It's
3, 6 leaves me with a bit of mana. I could do that. It's a lot of pressure on you. But then you come back with the mechs. The mechs are kind of annoying.
That's what I was hoping.
But like I could play back and just not worry too much about the left side or the right side at the moment. So I can go 2. Just play the best card in my deck.
Rush.
Yeah, we want to Void Rush. So we go 1, 2 into a Falling Star, which is pretty good. That's actually,
It's pretty good.
I will put that into my hand, play this for free.
Yeah, I think I should have considered being on even points more and not risk Draven there and just develop more in the back line. But this is what it is. See if we can still get there.
6 leaves me with 2.
And the big reason I'm saying that is I'm at 5 runes now instead of 7 on tapping to 9, and that's going to be probably my detriment if I lose this game.
So I could do a insane play.
I don't like to hear that.
Like killing this and then being able to instantly snipe your guys is pretty good.
That is usually the dream scenario.
But I can also just like wait. You can Tide Turner and it could be switcheroo.
I was gonna say you can learn the lesson that I just learned, which was you're at 4. You don't need to.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't need to push.
This is coming back. We're not giving you a free card. I could just do more setting up, which is not terrible. One of those. Void Rush.
Okay, so just keep spinning here.
1, 2. All right, Cleave makes it good. I'll play this for free.
Yeah, Cleave is a good hit. You just have a million cards. Also, I think you've seen every Void Rush this game.
Don't worry.
1, 2, 3.
6. It's okay to tap out.
Yeah, I mean now look at this back line. In
Good.
what world am I going to be able to hold against this? So I hold the 5. I mean this helps if he makes a bad attack,
Never happens.
but that doesn't happen. So we will just get my 6
Yeah.
point here, keep a little pressure on. I'm probably gonna just like say one might do something. I'm not sure. You know, having something in the back line to battle back next turn seems nice, but those are ideally those would be the mechs, but he does have the falling star in hand to clean up the mechs, so maybe I will just say one might's not relevant enough. Leave that there. What are my options? Yes, this is where it stinks from last turn. I could have developed something, had 9 runes to work with this turn, and now I'm just like so tight on resources where I like can't even comfortably play this out and leave up like both of these. I just get like just these or just this. I can play. Hello. So we're gonna do this because I'm gonna play the tendies again.
Okay.
And I think because you're gonna falling star my mechs, I'm gonna leave both in the back and then pass turn.
Okay. All right. So notably, I do have to clear both sides now and defend both sides
True.
as well. Go to a draw.
So I think because of that, I'm gonna be enticed to hang on to these because I don't want to lose these for free, unless it's an absolute blowout and he like somehow it's telegraphed and he's tapped out. But that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna bank on saving these to win next turn with these.
So he has Kaistas in his hand.
Maybe.
Um,
You know what? That's the first guess of cards you've gotten wrong this game. Every other one has been literally spot on.
yeah.
Like every time. I literally held up a card and was like, that's Rebuke. And I held up the other one. You're like, that's the Axe. And it's like, okay.
I'm okay at the game sometimes.
You know the decks. You know what's happening.
Okay, so fallings. I mean, I'm okay with that. So I think the simple line is this 3, 6, 9? I have 9 runes.
She fine.
9 runes. I think the first step is go over there. Make you have something.
Yeah, there's like no world in which I'm fighting over this unless I can make things potentially awkward for him by if I jam this and say like, hey, now that's my turn, I'm tapped out. He is forced to then send multiple resources into it next turn, and I'm gonna draw a card.
Maybe, chat. Maybe.
But also that cost me a power. Is that worth it? I don't know. See, that's pretty tough. It's also like the context my hand does literally nothing for the rest of this game. These are the only cards that matter. The other thing to think about is the chances of this getting the bonus on this side is next to none, whereas this is going to force him to put more resources over here, which means I have a better chance over here. So we're going to do it. And I have to pay an extra power, I believe, because it's technically a reaction.
Correct. Yes.
That's the only part I don't like, but is what it is. So this is going to get +2, where that triggers at least on the chain. I'm assuming that's something you're going to react to.
Okay, so that's still gonna be a tie turner. Tie turner, so it's 6. We have 3, 6. That resolves. Well, I think this is an important turn that I want to try. Oh, but then I can't kill those mechs.
Interesting. Interesting. So the fact that he showed the 2 in a yellow, he's thinking about blading those Kazakhs. But I'm interested what the rest of his turn looks like if he's unable to also Falling Star. He's got 6 runes dedicated to something. We shall see.
So this is 10, 11. 11 might. Switcheroo brings. Oh, not switcheroo. Tide turner. So it brings that back over here for 10, 16, 17 might. 17 might. Can I go over 17 might? I think the answer is yes. So, okay. That will kill the tentacles. I'll let you draw a card.
Okay.
I get a gold. We will go 3, 6, recycle.
3, 6, recycle. Is something accelerated?
No.
Oh,
10.
notably good. Notably good.
I give all my units +2.
I did know about that card as well.
Did you?
I think so. I think you hit it off a Void Rush and put it in hand. I may be wrong.
I don't recall. Yeah, +2 over here. 2.
All the dice being used.
All right, so we have 8, 8, 10, 14, and Inferno is enough. Alright, so yeah, where would he go? There.
6, 14, plus 5,
There.
19.
+5. Let me make sure I'm not doing math wrong still. 10, 16, 17, 6, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20? Yeah, okay. We'll do it that way.
You're at 20?
Yes.
How did I miss 20?
Huh?
6 plus 8, 14, 20. Okay.
Let's say I counted my fingers. Hopefully I did that right.
Wait. This assault's up to 3 plus 2 is 5, so it's 19. 14 plus 5.
Oh, okay. So 19, whatever.
I don't know if that matters, but just to make sure. So the question is, okay, what's back here?
Yeah.
3, 6, 8, or 10, 14. Enough is the answer.
Yeah.
So it's about, at this point, it's about recouping assets for next turn.
He said assets. Huh?
And also it's because this is a loss right now. Like there's nothing I can do over here. I can kill. I think I just need to kill the biggest body over here, the mech. And I'm trying to think if there's a way I can kill 2 of these. So this is combined 14, and I'm currently at 11. And this doesn't get me to a notable number. Does it get me to that kill? It does get me to that kill. So that's 8, that's 13. So I think I am going to use this as a way to kill that rather than try to get cheeky. So I'm just going to flip this and then pass back.
So right there. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I'll kill these 2. I would make 2 mechs, but I think they're sentenced to death immediately, so I'm just going to leave them out of here and
Go 5.
just make you.
I'm gonna activate.
Sure.
1, 2. Don't really want to play either one of those.
Yeah, since you have that falling star dedicated right now, you just can't play really anything else.
To the bottom, kill your Namekians.
Okay, so mech's dead.
So he's at 6.
6. Who's at 6?
Oh, this.
He's at 6. Sorry. Yeah.
8. Go there.
The one? Yeah, that one.
Make sure I want to do, what was that, 4? I'm debating if I want to leave this one back and put this one up here. This 2, 4, 6, 8. 6, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, just to guarantee you get
Yeah, so we'll
a
leave,
death now.
yeah, we'll leave this guy back.
Okay. Gold one.
Gold. 2 gold. Conquered 6. As we'll go.
Just gonna throw the dudes in.
This there. This guy there. 2. I want to leave 2 units back so I can go back into combat. Untap 2.
Untap 2.
I get Targons, man.
Notably notable. I think I'm looking for one specific card, and that's not it. So we know we have that dedicated. It's just a matter of, do I auto go for this, or do I do this to try to find some more gasoline? I think it's that, because like finding a falling star could be notable.
Falling Star is pretty good.
So you have 4 cards in hand. You notably put that Hidden Blade to the bottom, and there's one in here. What type of reaction speed interaction could you have here that's relevant, or actions?
I can have Gust. I can have Starcross.
Okay. Okay.
Action speeds. I have Cleave. I have Blood Rush. I have
So those aren't relevant.
Hidden Blade. I have.
Hidden Blade's the only one I'm marking as relevant.
Let me look at my trash because I actually don't know the answer to that. Falling Star is not.
I believe it's just Hidden Blade.
Yeah.
Unless you have some sort of ambush threat, which is
I do
Inferno.
have. Yeah.
So that would be an extra 1 might. So the problem is I was gonna say to telegraph, but it's like this is the payoff turn. I actually need
Just double score.
I need something to die. I need one of my things to die.
That's simple. You just go to the left side.
But I just don't know how I conveniently do this. So I'd be like this there. This is gonna be too hard to break both this turn, but I have to. So let's go digging for, I think, my second falling star. Or just a bunch of crap. So now what do I have to dig for? I have to dig for a cleave. So I'm forced to take this. I didn't hit the falling star.
So you took another stack deck.
Forced to do that. Because again, I have 4 dedicated for this. I can no longer stack into falling star. So I'm forced to try to stack into a cleave to see if I can get there.
Man, I'm pretty good.
Or we're just gonna keep seeing the same bullshit I keep seeing. And we'll see if maybe my assault whatever, if this, I already have one in hand, so it's like, it's not good. None of these are good. I'm just gonna, I think I have one of those in hand too. I wish I could take 0 of those cards.
Damn.
What's it like Ponder where you can just shuffle and then draw instead? Where's that when you need it?
You have like 12 cards in your hand.
Yeah, none of them relevant. Like irrelevant, irrelevant. So I really got 3 cards to work with here. This is, it's all so close. I would need to put this on here to go that way to score that one. I could try to draw. Maybe I was supposed to attack and just draw, but I already know it's on top of my deck so that wouldn't have worked.
How'd you know it's on top?
From the stacks. I was thinking before the stacks.
Sure.
So now he is at 6. Is there a world where I break 1 and try to defend?
That's a lot of might.
Yeah, it's a lot of backline might.
It's 10 might on the backside.
I'd have to go like this plus that.
Damn. Tendies?
I think, unfortunately, because I just don't have a way, unless, please tell me if I'm missing something, but I just don't think I have a way with these cards to dance on this entire board.
I mean,
So maybe it's not
So-
even
so
this,
that-
maybe it's
well,
this.
so you can't even clear over 4?
4.
Sure.
Oh, see, this is where I've miscalculated because I do need to get on the Targon's Peak. I'm just gonna lose. I think I just lose no matter what, but I can't tap out with everything. The numbers are not numbering. Because these 2 gets this up to 6. Maybe I ship both of these, then re-equip, and then I could still leave this up plus. There's no good lines. There's no good lines.
There is one good line.
Conceding.
No. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. It's a Team
Is it-
Shake and Bake TCG.
I don't think I'm winning without this card. I kind of just want to concede rather than keep going through this puzzle.
I have the solutions. I can end it fast.
I'll just yeah, I was gonna say I'll just concede because I don't think any combination of these gets me where I need to. I need to hit Falling Star, I think, or Second Axe would have been nice too, off that first stack deck. If I
Could
hit
you
Second
have,
Axe,
So what was in your hand originally?
pretty much all of this. Besides, this was the
So you didn't have the second spinning axe, right?
I had these.
You had both of those?
I had these. But so I equip it on one and I go in here. It survives, and I win the combat. And then what?
No, I was gonna say, if you have both of these, did you have this in your hand?
Yep.
So you had both of these, you can just go.
That's a trade.
No, if you go wins the 4/4. I mean, it's assuming I don't have the hidden blade, right?
Sure.
Wins the 4/4, bounce it to my hand. Axe token.
Wins. This is your wrong card. Gus Monk. Gus Monk.
Oh, that's not the. I thought that was the. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh no. If I had a bounce spell, if I had any sort of removal, which is what I was digging for.
So this is 3. Yeah, never mind. Just kidding.
This wins me the game because I have enough
Just
to go
kidding.
but pop, conquer that side, and then
Yeah,
Falling Star that side.
I have the
Piercing Lights as well.
piercing lights and the.
Yeah. So that's like once the double conquer was out of the question, I tried to go through whatever permutation allowed me to play this, hide this, Targon's Peak to leave one of these up, and it just the numbers weren't there.
All right, so Rek'sai was up 2-0 again, so
Just
it's
undefeated.
undefeated sweeping so far.